Their last 4 opponents have all scored 115 or more, 3 120 or more, and the last 2 games they've given 130 and 134 points. Clarkson's in, corner 3 is in.
Take more. That's what I would say. See, again, they're overloading that side, and there it is again, Olynyk. What they're doing is, in the zone, they are putting more people.
Bain try to hit Biyombo. Grizzlies turn it over. Agbaji.
There you are in this first half. 6 points, 6 assists for him.
Make it 7 now.
7 assists.
Yeah. Markkanen. Just target practice for the Jazz. Crowd was trying to will that one through. George lobbed. Oh, John Collins, and a foul on Biyombo. That was spectacular. 7 by Roddy. The run is now 28-8. Markkanen. Deep position and a finish.
He's the one constant with the Blazers. Here's JC's first shot. What do you know? Flame on early. Points of offense between the 4.
Yeah, and it's nice look right there.
Aiden now with 16. Back inside rolls Collins. He had a strong first half. They're 4 of 8 shooting, 12 points now for John Collins.
Spent right now developing as a player. Great job for them. And Wojo still has a quick first step.
Inside, nice bucket. The assist, Keyonte.
It's a fun game, huh?
Quite.
70 all. Oh, what a delivery! George with the dime to Markkanen.
Nurkic had the mismatch there on Agbaji. But Lauri Markkanen coming on the low side for the double team leaves Kevin Durant wide open.
An answer from Agbaji in the corner.
Well, it looked like Dunn traveled. Double dribble, travel. I mean, there were like 3 violations on that one play. Kessler cutting baseline. Good looking drive and finish from Eric Gordon. The vet now with 14.
You can't watch.
Kessler able to set his feet. The back tap by Dunn to the rookie George. Dunn's got it with the left hand, tied up in traffic, and takes it strong to the glass.
Murray's made 3 out of 5, but 0 of 2 from three-point line. Sexton and Collins. And Michael Malone doesn't like what he sees defensively here. George. Picked up by Watson. Sexton from the corner rattles it home.
Under a minute to go in this first quarter. George slip pass, Markkanen beautifully done, and rolls home up.
Jonathan Isaac says, no, you don't. Cutter.
Poster, right hand.
George over to Sexton, stepping into a 3-ball, cans it. George, the hezzy, the kick out. Agbaji for 3, drills it. Solid response from Utah after trailing by as many as 11 in this first quarter. And we'll see if this group can make the defensive plays to keep Utah under 100.
These guys are fighting for minutes.
Outside look, Simone Fontecchio with the 3.
And Keyonte George is 19 years old right now, running the point for Utah. They're going through the growing pains with him. He sends up Olynyk though for 3.
Hey, I tell you, that little girl that sings that, man. I tell you, I love that, boy. I love that one. She had me roll the first time I heard her sing that.
Here is Lauri Markkanen. He's doing everything he can. It's not a shot block for Kessler, but a deterrence by the big man. George, there's that explosive step. He finds Olynyk. Good closeout by Caruso. Olynyk lumbers in for 2.
Chicago Monday. They're in Memphis on Friday. Cutting down the lane. Olynyk stops in the lane and scores. Yeah, before Monday, he was only averaging 7 points per game in the first half as Clarkson comes off the screen and scores. That was Tyrese Halliburton, but he had 20 in the first half.
Lauri Markkanen Good look. Ochai runs it down. John Collins. 3-ball splash. And the Jazz. Here's Durant against Abaji. That shot jumps out to Collins. And they hand off to George. Nice pass inside and one. Inbounded to Keyonte George. Rookie from Baylor. Pushes up the shot. Beautifully done.
Yeah, that's just great awareness by Booker to know what's coming at him and when he can get his shot off.
John Collins. The triple.
So the defense has just been great.
3 comes up short. Keyonte reaches in, rebounds, pushes, slides, a pass. Collins waits for the traffic to fly by the tee. That was on a rope. Step back by Valanciunas. Here's the cutter. Keyonte, beautiful. Put it on the highlight reel.
Goodness, well executed play.
Well, they know Zion's not going to pull up for a 3, so they're packing the paint, trying to stop his entry to the post.
Wide open again is Collins. Drops it, takes a look at the Pelicans bench. You know, we were wondering when the flame, he could relight the flame. He just lit it. There's a bounce to the running Walker Kessler and a quick 5 on the board for the Jazz.
To let you know how much they have been working on their total game.
Keyonte George working underneath. Fontecchio got a feeling.
8 shot attempts for Carl last ball game against Oklahoma City. 2 of 8 for Towns. Yurtseven gets a little easy putback right there. Could this be a game we see Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns, and Naj Reid on the floor at the same time?
There's another 3. Fontecchio. Here's Walker Kessler. Keyonte George.
Nice pass.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. Soft Stifle Tower made the nice read. Towns. And another turnover. I feel like we've seen 4 turnovers in the last 30 seconds. Sexton hits the tray.
Gave it up to the trailing Kamara. Jazz run. Quick outlet and a flush by Ochai. Oh my. Abaji.
It's so hard when Brogdon comes off that screen. Got the defender that time, Keyonte George.
Beautiful pick and roll high.
He has really struggled all year for the Portland Trail Blazers, and this is a breakout game for Shaedon Sharpe.
Back comes Yurtseven.
Šamanić. Cross court, open man, Hendricks had the block on one end, the dunk on the other.
87-93. Fontecchio. Yeah. George. Back to Markkanen. And he hits another triple.
Came over in the Donovan Mitchell deal with a gift that keeps on giving. Nice spin by George. And
this is the thing
for Kessler.
This is why guarding a yard is so important.
Final minute. Backdoor lob. You saw it.
That's a great pass by Keyonte George.
Trey, step back. That's a deep 3. Keyonte George clears it out. Nobody's back. No floor balance defensively.
And Kelly Olynyk was the guy who contested the shot by Trey Murphy.
Inside Olynyk. Rolls it and scores. Long back up just a bit and KO with 15 off the bench. And the Jazz push the other way. JC on a dribble and a drive and a throw inside. Oh, Fontecchio is having a career night. Cross court, Ochai. He'll go baseline. I'd say this crowd was treated to a special night, and Luka Šamanić. Now they switch. Clarkson out front. Ball drops into the hands of George, and the Jazz quickly push on a quick hit 3. Bang! Clarkson, timeout. Monty Williams.
George. Basket there, but it's going to be a 3-point opportunity.
4 for 4 from the stripe tonight. Lead 11. Kessler wide open, and he's not going to miss that.
Less than 7.5 left to play. Olynyk with an open look, and now 13 made three-pointers for this team.
Averaging double figures, shooting over 43% from three.
Olynyk. It looked awkward, but it went in. Very much in the play-in and play-off conversation with about half the schedule to go. Olynyk.
Well, if Dennis Schroeder's defending him, he's going to have to really be smart with the ball because Schroeder's a savvy defender.
Marketing. After the Knicks trade, there's JC. Pass it. Fontecchio. Two hands it to Keyonte. Dump it. Walker Kessler.
Lowry coming over to help, but Porter wins that battle.
Oh, that is nasty.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, how quick.
Lowry coming over to help, but Porter wins that battle.
Oh, that is nasty.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, how quick.
One of the adjustments Utah wanted to make at halftime was getting a better grip on Emmanuel quickly at the top of the key, and I think they've done it.
Kessler, the kid. Chris Dunn on the floor with Šamanić, Ochai Agbaji, Keyonte, George, and Kessler. George and Walker got something going.
He plays like a guard in that big frame.
Lakers open up a 7-point advantage. Oh, Jazz trying to finish off the quarter in style with a two-hand dunk by Marketing. Keyonte George, who's okay. He was bumped in that hip and puts it right where he had to put it on a beautiful string on top of the rim. Now, JC, some frustration shown. McConnell in the paint, squares up. The bounce comes out, and the steal by Keyonte. Quickly, Clarkson should get an easy deuce, and he does.
Injustice as well.
Guys, I grew up in that era, and it's so refreshing to hear. Now it's about scoring.
Here's Keyonte, rolls inside, guarded by Curry. Beautiful pass, and Sexton with a bucket. Clock at 13. Keyonte fires a strike to KO, up and under, and score.
We talk about kids have to come away with something there, but the hustle's there, and you see again, it meant far ahead defensively.
And Clarkson able to knock down.
And take it yourself. It'll be blocked away by Collins. Brandon thought he was hit and clipped from behind.
It's a great play by John Collins.
And he'll finish on the opposite side.
Bilal was looking for Bagley. Too many hands in the passing lane. Fontecchio with the layup.
And right now, the Wizards are putting extra pressure on their transition defense.
Wizards currently 1 of 8 from 3 tonight. George to John Collins.
I did not know that George can.
Wizards with 46 of their 70 points coming into paint tonight. Olynyk thought about the pass, decided to get the reverse layup.
He is clever.
I think Dennis Smith Jr. just avoided some spillage. As Kessler in transition lays it in, Jock Vaughn was thinking about a timeout. Oh, separates, can't hit after a nasty crossover to free himself. Soaring in, Agbaji able to finish on the delivery from Keyonte George.
Marcus Morris is out. Stephanie's going to have more on those injuries later. And Collins scores and is fouled. And John Collins will have a chance at a three-point play.
Bobby Portis out of Arkansas in his 9th year. And the Jazz come right back, and the punch and the assist to Keyonte. They had one late in the second quarter, and that's about it in this game. Over the top, Olynyk. Catch and shoot three. Got it. A pure three-pointer. OKC on the 13-5 run. There's a lob. Up top. Oh, Marketing. Keyonte George. Where did he put that? Williams misfires. That's his first shot taken in this game. And Keyonte back to work. Dishes. Walker with a two-hand put down. And that forces Mark Daigneault to call a timeout.
It is a business. Let's talk about this deal. It is official now. Just talk about the moves and what it ultimately can do for this team.
Yeah, well, it was a great job by James. You know, Matt, we all worked together. Time scoring record for the Suns, chance to be the best Sun ever. So these guys are in their prime. They're incredible basketball players. They're better people. That's what I've loved more than anything is getting to know them as people and have them go represent us.
I think we're slowly seeing this team really start to understand, you know, you don't have to wait until you're down by 10 points in order to do that, as Collins connects.
He hasn't been able to score, but he's facilitating.
Collins rolls inside. Nice pass. Nice awareness by Keyonte. Payton has scored the last 8 for the Warriors. As Keyonte looks inside now, left-hand dribble drive against Curry. Oh, beautiful inside dish right into the numbers of Markkanen.
Because what he brings from a toughness standpoint on the defensive end, I definitely think he's a potential alpha on this group.
Jump shot. There we go.
Use that left side of that rim to get that shot off.
19 points to lead all scores. Right back at you. He and Steph were going back and forth.
I watched that game,
yeah. It was something. Collins deep. John Collins, first year with the Jazz. And the smallest man on the floor grabs a rebound. Sexton to Keyonte. The trailer straight away. 3. Bang!
They can't get a better shot.
Now 9 boards in 26 minutes. Clarkson. Oh my! He turned the clock back a year or 2. 11 on the shot clock. Keyonte George drives it inside the dish and the bucket. Oh my! That ball was out and dropped back in for John Collins. Trey Jones rebounds and knocked away. Markkanen a 3-on-1. Take it up. Collins with a 2-hander.
Great defense by Lauri Markkanen.
Knocked away, another steal. The Jazz getting it done on the defensive end. Oh, what a pass. Wow. Keyonte George threads it. Here's Clarkson. Drives paint. They shut him down. Again, George, a one-touch pass. Done. Yes! Blocked. Markkanen. Been a block party all night long. How about that skip pass? Keyonte one more time. Clarkson from the corner.
Starting in Cleveland. Here's Murray. Loose ball to Collins. Hendricks goes up and in. Utah another opportunity.
Stays on the offensive glass.
Walker fighting Hunter for position. Cross court to the weak side corner. Sexton going up. An acrobatic shot goes.
Wow.
Bogey.
Yeah, Bogey has got some good looks.
Leaking out is Sexton. And he'll lay it in. Colin Sexton now with 9. Trying to get that one to go on the fly. Jazz the other way. They play in Orlando next. Sexton from the corner. Colin with 22.
The rookie from Baylor matched up against Jalen Suggs. Top of the arc. Lauri Markkanen for 3. 3-point play. Suggs, pressure on Keyonte George. George fires the pass to Collins. John Collins knocks down a 3. Wings it in the corner to Banchero. He'll drive the baseline and bounce it into the hands of Jordan Clarkson. As it turn it over. George, Markkanen wide open. Good for 3. Clarkson, Keyonte George. They close the door on him. 3-point shot from the corner is good by Hendricks.
This is Keyonte George Butler defending. Now Robinson switches out. Jimmy switches back. Leaves Markkanen a good look. And that's a dangerous game to play with a young man out of Arizona. Oh, he missed it. What a wild game. Sexton for George. Now Markkanen for 3. What a sequence.
Why did you say that, Katie?
That's why I asked him if he wanted to talk.
The key is now, oh, this is a horrible call right here.
The backcourt pressure gets into the front court. Collins deep for 3. Line drives it. Got it. A pure 3-pointer. And Collins with a 5 spot here. One thing about Keyonte, he did not go to the rim at all against Boston on Tuesday night. And the thing about his game, you got to change along with it as Juzang knocks down a triple. Hendricks the other way.
Let's see if they reward him. There he is.
Up top, catch it. One bounce, put it up and in.
Yeah, just like we talked about.
And Minnesota, however, outscored Utah 10-2 in the final 2 minutes.
Beautiful pass.
He started, as he does tonight, Saturday, with a double-double of 22 points and 12 rebounds. Markkanen, welcome back.
They use that length of McDaniels on Keyonte at the top, try to change his vision a little bit.
Oh, silky smooth.
When you think that they don't have an outlet, ultimately do. They'll leave their feet and have no idea where they're going with the basketball. Dunn had an idea where he wanted that basketball to go.
But especially against Utah, who's playing some bigger guys and are sending a lot of guys to the glass, taking advantage of those transition opportunities are key for the Thunder.
Harris coming out of this third quarter.
Fruit or something like that to be able to start eating and hydrating. It really is an incredible story, and I would invite for more detail to read what Skin was referring to. Brad Townsend's Dallas Morning News article.
Well, Kai's just different.
Keyonte George finds Chris Dunn, and Dunn all the way to the glass. Along with 9 rebounds and 8 assists, as you just saw on the graphic. Walker Kessler with the layup inside. Through some contact, by the way.
If he has an answer, but the Jazz can kind of keep him down as well.
Markkanen comes out. One vet out, one vet in. Sends a ball deep. Bang.
Okay. Especially with what they've got going on from the outside.
Keyonte, beautiful pass. Patience. John Collins. He let the traffic just kind of stroll. You mentioned he was scoreless. 0 for 4 overall. It was only one of 2 scoreless games this season for Taylor Hendricks. And the Jazz are rolling inside play. Jazz up 4 after 1, up 5 at the half, even at 88 after 3. And now trying to come back down 10 on that layup by Colin Sexton. That was a 15th turnover by San Antonio this half, 9th in the second. Okay, hey, yeah, Keyonte. 57, Spurs. Back out, the pass, Collins, good look for 3. And drilled it into that nylon, just ripped. Dribble drive, baseline, sends the ball, winds it up deep. Got it.
A lot as well, so he's getting other guys like Cassell wide open.
Inside, best pass of the night. Keyonte put it right where it had to be in Markkanen. 10 on the shot.
Gotta go.
Markkanen. Bump inside, the Dublin. Touch pass. Hendricks, 3. Got it!
These guys are going to put up a volume of shots in this half.
Jazz had a 13-point first half lead. They trail now by 2. Inside Collins. Nicely done. Up and under.
No whistle, no foul. Sensabaugh from deep. And he threads the 3. We're tied at 58. Mike Brown wants to talk things over. Trey Lyles went around the world, and Vezenkov almost had himself a little room service, lost the handle in transition, and 1 at the other end for Taylor Hendricks. The lead down to 19.
Kind of baskets, make them work on the defensive end. Move the ball around, find the open man. Nice.
Interesting. Watching Cleveland.
This is why they're out there.
Hendricks, deep. Now, we're watching this in live time.
Utah going 4 out, 4 in, 4 at the scorers table, getting ready to come in the game.
Taylor Hendricks for 3, and he knocks it down. Yurtseven able to get it to fall. A week from this Sunday, Clippers will be at home against the Houston Rockets. My hope, that game means literally nothing to the Clippers. I wouldn't mind if that entire weekend meant nothing to the Clippers.
79 games, but I also think this is a little much. I think somewhere in the middle. But the fact that they're acknowledging it and potentially going to address it, I think is a good thing.
And they thought they would have to play tonight. They close this game out, yes, in the 4th quarter. Luka from the corner drops another triple. Šamanić. Keyonte George just behind the 3-point line. THT got it. He looks at the crowd.
evidently he and Mr. Smith, the governor, have a plan in place.
I think you're going to see a lot better energy in this second half for the Clippers. George, nice feed inside to Taylor Hendricks for the flush. Win this game.
Yurtseven rolling. And so Utah taking the lead.
So there's your double team on George
in the 9-10 game to take on the Kings.
Just take a drive.
Dave George on the kick out. Juzang. They're 5 of 6 on threes.
Nothing wrong with a heat check in the middle of the first quarter.
Underneath. Another basket for Ochai Agbaji.
A moment they will not forget. Luka Doncic, a first half triple-double.
Bad lob pass. They were looking for Yurtseven. Oh, he did get it back. Utah could have held for the last. They're going to take a shot, and they make it. Agbaji with 6.3.
Beautiful.
Collins, another alley-oop finish. Had a much more focused part of other teams' scouting reports. So just an entirely different situation. I wouldn't read too much into his.
The most allowed by the Jazz this season. Ochai for 3. Looks good, is good. And Ochai goes for 21.
The Jazz have come out deliberate. Fontecchio in particular has been very aggressive to start this third.
Here's George. Keyonte George shakes man. Little off target to Collins. Collins still able to get it away. Throws it away. Collins gets it ahead to George with numbers. The lob to Kessler on the finish. 35.6 seconds remaining.